This week on Erie Extreme.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, everything's either froze or closed.
As far as this show goes, you can throw the word typical right out the window.
Who's your daddy? Oh my gosh, it's a giant, dude. Don't miss it. Don't miss him. Reach way out.
That's a big one right there, boy.
I'm Dave Lefebre, and I'm getting out of my comfort zone, exploring extreme places and culture, discovering extreme people, while encountering extreme weather. Where do I plan to do all this? Well, in my own backyard, of course. This is not your typical fishing show. It's unscripted, outside the box, and 100% real. This is Erie Extreme.
I'm getting too old for this. I've been on a bunch of TV shows over the last 15 years or so, but honestly, I've never hosted my own show, so there was a little bit of nerves and excitement. I pretty much forgot everything. I was out the driveway and back and forth 3 or 4 times, and then when I was trying to hook up the boat, I almost put the boat trailer right through the back of my new van.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nerves, maybe, a little bit, but excitement overload.
Come on, man. One of my stupid taillights is out. Probably get a dumb ticket.
You know, the good thing about the Great Lakes region is if you don't like the weather, just wait a couple minutes and it'll change.
Dang.
Hey, dude. Yeah, everything's either froze or closed. I think we're gonna have to cancel. Well, it's not looking good, I can tell you that. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, there's a boat ramp down here somewhere, isn't there? Okay, thank you.
I eventually found a place that I could at least get my boat in the water. I think we're gonna give it a try. We got the Quigley, right? Never done this before. It was a scary deal, something I'd never done before, and it just barely worked out. Well, it didn't really work out too well for my trailer.
Not good.
So check it out. I get out there, I fish, and there's a big front coming, and you know, I risked my life and my equipment. I tried everything. I mean, I was in search mode. I tried everything I could, different techniques, trying to catch different kinds of fish. I didn't even know what we would end up fishing for when we actually brought the cameras out. Plan B, C, D, and E, and F, and G, and all that stuff. As it turned out, I caught one smallmouth bass, and it was about a 4-pounder. And I called those guys, and I did exactly what all fishermen do. And I said, boys, I'm on them. You know, and I convinced them to drag all their stuff out here and come on out, we're gonna catch them like crazy. Even though I was scared to death. I mean, I got that one bite and that was it. So, thank God it worked out. They're just finding out right now that I lied to them. Wow.
It didn't work earlier, and it definitely not working now.
Erie Extreme is made possible with the help of these fine local businesses. Fast Signs, Marquette Savings Bank, Sunburst Electronics, Country Fair, Sitco, We Create, Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, Zodiac Diner, Presque Isle Angler Bait and Tackle, the Avonia Tavern, and World of Music.
So the morning of the shoot, you know, guys are on their way, and I was getting real nervous about where we were going to put the boat in. You know, I got stuck and broke my trailer light off trying to get out off of that ice dune that I thought was gravel. So, you know, I knew we couldn't do that again, and I knew that the weather was warm, and I knew we had a bunch of bad weather coming. So this was our last chance. Thank goodness some of the ice broke up and we were able to launch the boat at a real boat ramp on the second day. Cool, let's get out. I mean, yeah. If they're gonna bite early. You actually walked down there though?
Yeah, we'll have to break a little bit of ice.
Okay, because yesterday it was solid.
I'm gonna crack it on the other side.
I'll crash into the rocks. Okay, get it on the rocks. Put up on the rocks.
I'm a professional.
That doesn't sound right.
Can we break through that?
Don't fall in, you die.
What? Is that true?
Catching them? No. Should have seen, like, off the where they couldn't cast, like right out in here. There was brown trout.
These are all browns, aren't they?
Huh?
These are all browns,
Yeah.
aren't they?
It's gonna be a little bumpy out there, you know?
There was a mega front coming and some big time wind, and I didn't want to let those guys know it, but I was a little concerned being out there in that little tiny 14-foot boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Is this tiny boat safe?
It's kind of raining right back there.
Scaring me.
It'll be alright. It's gonna take us less than 10 minutes.
There's a reason the Niagara is so big, Dave.
You know, I'm not just talking about fishing when I say this, but anytime you're excited about something, it never goes quite the way you planned it.
Dude, we should catch one right there.
And that's what happened today. I was having visions all night of going to that spot where I caught that one fish and just catching the fire out of them. And we got there and it was tough. I mean, it was just my worst nightmare. I'm like, what are these guys gonna think?
I caught the one though, when you see it, we're at that one waypoint we're heading right at right now. That's where I caught the one. It's on top of a little hump. I mean, it was in 20 feet. There was bait stacked all over.
So Chris has never fished before, never been in a boat before, so obviously he's never filmed fishing before. And the very first bite we got, I had one of the camera guys drop a bait down there. We were trying to figure out what they wanted to bite. And wouldn't you know it, he got the first bite.
Holy crap, that one ticked it. There we go.
And he gets that thing up, and I got the net, and it is a legitimate 6.5 pound mule. I mean, this is a trophy sized fish that most people won't catch in their lifetime.
No, it's small. That's small.
He gets that thing up there, and it turns out to be the biggest fish we'd have on all day. And I reached out.
Oh yeah, it's a giant. I didn't know he. Dude.
And the fish jumped and came off right at the edge of the net. And it's like, I mean, in a tournament, that would make me cry like a little girl. But on TV, it also made me sick. And what even made me more sick is our reaction when we lost the fish. And Chris just shut the cameras off. I'm like, did you get all that? And he's like, But I'm gonna give them some behind the scenes stuff, okay? What you missed is our reaction, and we just went nuts. Cause me and the other camera guy fish a lot.
I touched it.
He knows what a giant smallmouth is. That's a once in a lifetime fish to a lot of people, and it was a big one. And we were just like, as soon as the camera gets shut off, that's when all the drama happened, and we missed it all. So, but basically, I can recreate that. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we just missed that. I can't believe it. Oh my, I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. Dude, what happened? I don't know. That was a 6 pounder. Dude, it was every bit of 6 pounds. I think it was like more like 7 or 8.
You're an idiot.
You know, it took us quite a while before we got a bite. But once we got a bite and we threw a little marker buoy out there, it was lights out.
That's a big one right there, boy.
You know, if you're in the boat with me, I am gonna mess with you at some point. Cool, check out the pirate ship. Oh, gotcha.
I knew as soon as you said that.
Got one. Oh yeah.
This has much of the day of potential right here. Dude, it's a big one. I'm serious. I felt the head shake. Come on. Can you fit him in that little net? No. We got him.
That's a nice one.
Once we got a fish in the boat, we were able to put a buoy down. That gave us a reference point, and we were able to stay in that area and just continually pick off fish after fish.
Shad-shaped worm, baby. You cannot beat it. You can't beat it. No matter what you do, you're not going to beat it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Put on what works. Catch me.
That was my wife. God, I put a yum.
She don't know you by now. She never will.
Good one.
Oh, they do that big head shake. Oh, quick. Battery's going.
Dude, this is so big it could be a Dagwood sturgeon. Oh, who doesn't love that sound right there?
Who's your daddy?
No way. Is there anything more fun than that? Oh crap, remind me to call my wife back.
Oh, he's right here. This is one we need.
Baby, baby, baby. Yeah, baby.
It's okay. Yeah, you know it's good when you're calling 4.5 pounders babies, right? Yeah, buddy. Look at that one. Birdie. Boy, they're light colored. But I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I can't get the hook out. My fingers are so cold.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my...
Yeah. Oh, it's a big one. Come on. He's got a neat, oh my gosh. He's got one of those black dots on it. Select that. Look at the black dots on him. Oh, yeah. Holy smokes, man. This is cool. Normally I'm drilling holes right now, fishing on the ice. Out here in the boat, catching big smallmouth. Look at that one. And that's cool. He's got like a couple of deals going on here. He's got the eel mark right there. That's actually from a lamprey. And then a lot of our fish around here, a lot of the bass, they have these little pigments on them. And that's not unhealthy. You know, I've talked to some biologists about it. It doesn't do anything to the fish. It's just a cool look. Some of them are covered with it, but cool fish. Good net job. Yes, sir. There he goes, back into the lake.
Another one.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you get in here. Get in here, you fat cow. Got one.
It feels like a dinosaur. Just answer me. Oh my gosh, it's a giant, dude. Don't miss it. Don't miss them. Reach way out. Reach way out. Get in that. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a big one right there, boy.
Look at that. Awesome, brother. That was not too bad of a net job. You know what fishermen do? We hide our baits. Even on TV shows, we hide our baits. We don't want people to know what we're catching. That's back in the lake, baby. I knew you could catch one. If you just listen, is that a steelhead? Oh, that's a tang. I think that's a tang too. Oh,
Did he get off? No.
was that Laker?
Get in that net. Oh, that's a big one. Nicer, man.
I might just pick up a GoPro here and there. The cameraman might even throw out a line here and there and catch one, but they're allowed to interact on this show.
Y'all want me to grab him? Yeah, dude. I'll get him. Please. Bring him over here. Ooh, come here. Come on. Got him.
It was just a great time out there. You know, we just smashed them. I mean, we caught so many fish, and we left them biting. I mean, we saw everything thrown at us today, from wind to no wind, sun, clouds. So once I felt that first little wind gust, you know, I decided it's time to hightail it, head back to the truck, and live to fish another day. Once you get on some fish, especially this time of year whenever the water's cold, those fish tend to group up. You know, when you're cold, you want to snuggle with your honey. When the fish are cold, they want to snuggle with their buddies.
Dave, you better call Ann back.
What's a TV show without a cute dog?
Oh, this is Ken, by the way. He's a cameraman. What are you doing back here?
Here I come with a stool. Look at this stool.
I use Australian goose feathers. They fly them in. Sometimes I'll tip it with a night crawler that we get sent in from the West Coast.
Isabella likes to fish. Don't ya? Don't you just love it?
Night crawlers are pretty much my go-to. You know, when they're not biting, I'll ball those night crawlers up on there. It's pretty much go time at that point.
We pretty much hit each other pretty hard out there. How many times pretty can I say pretty in one sentence?
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's working, man.
Are you kidding me right now? It's actually working.
It's working. Look at it. It's on. The light is on.
How? How is that even possible? What is going on?
Attention all viewers! Do you have an extreme catch worthy of my bragging board? I'm Bob the Parrot. Submit your favorite fish photo for a chance to get posted on my bragging board. You can also win some awesome prizes. Subscribe to the Erie Extreme YouTube channel for even more chances to win. And remember what I always say, save a worm for a bird. Why do I say that again? Ow! Ow!
All right, you did a baby. See, okay, where's that? You can't see me, right?
Nope, it's like you're not even there.
Next week on Erie Extreme.
Brownies and Bessies are bust.
My legs are broken.
I had so much fun the last time I fly fished. I'm doing it again.
Do you guys mend? You guys probably worked all week.
Okay, so I'm hung in a tree. I'm hung in a bush. I broke off another bait.
Ooh, copepods in there.
Copa, what?
Check out the icicles.
Bessie swims right through this and probably up there.
What do you guys drag us into? Brown trout, look.
Are you freaking kidding me?